Did you know that typeof null returns object in JavaScript? If that surprised you, you're not alone. And it's exactly the kind of tricky detail that can make or break your certification exam. In this video, we will cover JavaScript variables and data types practice questions, certification prep. Master JavaScript variables and data types with these 30 practice questions designed for certification preparation. In this video, we are diving deep into 30 comprehensive practice questions focused on JavaScript variables and data types. We'll cover everything from block scoping with let and const to the nuances of primitive versus reference types, hoisting, and type coercion. Before we jump into the first question, make sure to grab a pen and paper to track your score. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more certification prep. Which of the following is not a primitive data type in JavaScript? Option A, string. Option B, number. Option C, object. Option D, Boolean. The correct answer is C. JavaScript has 7 primitive data types: string, number, BigInt, Boolean, undefined, null, and symbol. Objects, including arrays and functions, are considered reference types, not primitives. Primitives are immutable and stored by value, whereas objects are stored by reference. What is the result of accessing a variable declared with let before its declaration in the code? Option A, undefined. Option B, reference error. Option C, null. Option D, 0. The correct answer is B. Variables declared with let and const are hoisted but remain in the temporal dead zone. TDZ. From the start of the block until the declaration is reached. Accessing them during this time results in a reference error. This is a key difference from var, which would return undefined. What does typeof null return in JavaScript? Option A, null. Option B, undefined. Option C, object. Option D, primitive. The correct answer is C. The typeof null returning object is a well-known historical bug in JavaScript that was never fixed to maintain backward compatibility. Despite this, null is technically a primitive value representing the intentional absence of any object value. Which keyword is used to declare a variable that cannot be reassigned after its initial value is set? Option A, var. Option B, let. Option C, const. Option D, static. The correct answer is C. The const keyword creates a read-only reference to a value. It does not mean the value itself is immutable. E.g., an object's properties can still be changed, but the identifier cannot be reassigned to a new value or reference. What is the output of console.log, typeof nan? Option A, nan. Option B, number. Option C, undefined. Option D, object. The correct answer is B. Nan stands for not a number, but ironically, its data type is number. It is a special numeric value indicating an invalid mathematical operation, such as dividing 0 by 0 or trying to parse a non-numeric string into a number. What is the result of the expression 5 plus 2 to 1? Option A, 6. Option B, 51. Option C, 52. Option D, 51. The correct answer is D. This involves operator precedence and coercion. First, 5 plus 2 uses the plus operator, which performs string concatenation because one operand is a string, resulting in the string 52. Then, 52(1) uses the operator, which triggers numeric coercion for the string 52, resulting in the number 51. Which of the following statements about var is true? Option A. It is block scoped. Option B. It cannot be redeclared in the same scope. Option C. It is function scoped. Option D. It does not support hoisting. The correct answer is C. Variables declared with var are function scoped, meaning they are available throughout the function they are declared in, regardless of block boundaries, like if statements or loops. They also support hoisting and can be redeclared within the same scope without error. Which data type was introduced in ES 2020 to represent integers larger than 253:1? Option A, symbol. Option B, large int. Option C, big int. Option D, number. The correct answer is C. BigInt is a built-in object that provides a way to represent whole numbers larger than 253:1, which is the largest number JavaScript can reliably represent with the number primitive. BigInt is created by appending int to the end of an integer literal. What will be the output of console.log typeof? Option A, array. Option B, object. Option C, list. Option D, undefined. The correct answer is B. In JavaScript, arrays are not a distinct primitive data type. They are a specialized type of object. Therefore, the typeof operator returns object for arrays. To specifically check if a value is an array, you should use array is array, single quote dot. What is the difference between equals equals and equals 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 in JavaScript? Option A, equals equals checks only value. Equals 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 checks both value and type. Option B, equals equals checks value and type. Equals 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 checks only value. Option C, there is no difference. Option D, equals 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 is used for assignment. Equals equals for comparison. The correct answer is A. The equals equals operator, loose equality, performs type coercion before comparing values, meaning it tries to convert operands to a common type. The equals 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 operator, strict equality, does not perform coercion and only returns true if both the value and the data type are identical. Which of the following values is considered falsy in JavaScript? Option A, false. Option B, option C, 0. Option D. The correct answer is C. Falsy values in JavaScript include false, 0, -0, 0n, BigInt 0, quote quote, empty string, null, undefined, and nan. Empty arrays and empty objects are truthy. What happens if you assign a value to a variable that has not been declared with var, let, or const? Non-strict mode. Option A, it throws a reference error. Option B, it creates a global variable. Option C, it creates a local variable. Option D, the assignment is ignored. The correct answer is B. In non-strict mode, assigning a value to an undeclared variable creates a property on the global object, e.g., window in browsers. This is generally considered bad practice and will throw a reference error in strict mode. What is the value of an uninitialized variable declared with var? Option A, null. Option B, 0. Option C, undefined. Option D, reference error. The correct answer is C. When a variable is declared using var or let, but not assigned a value, JavaScript automatically initializes it with the value undefined. Null must be assigned explicitly by the developer. How are objects stored and copied in JavaScript? Option A, by value. Option B, by reference. Option C, by bitwise copy. Option D, they cannot be copied. The correct answer is B. Objects and arrays are reference types. When you assign an object to a new variable, you are copying the reference, the memory address, not the actual object data. Changing the object through one variable will reflect in all variables holding that reference. Which primitive type is used to create unique identifiers for object properties? Option A, string. Option B, ID. Option C, symbol. Option D, BigInt. The correct answer is C. Symbols were introduced in ES6. Every symbol call is guaranteed to return a unique symbol. They are often used as keys for object properties to avoid name collisions with other code that might add properties to the same object. What is the output of console.log typeof undefined == typeof null? Option A, true. Option B, false. Option C, undefined. Option D, error. The correct answer is B. Typeof undefined returns undefined, while typeof null returns object. Since undefined == object, the expression evaluates to false. Where are var declarations moved during the creation phase of the execution context? Option A, to the bottom of the script. Option B, to the top of their containing scope. Option C, to the global scope always. Option D, they are not moved. The correct answer is B. Hoisting is the behavior of moving declarations to the top of their scope, global or function. Note that only the declaration is hoisted, not the initialization assignment. Which of the following is an example of an explicit type conversion? Option A, let x = 5*1. Option B, let x equals hello. Option C, let x equals string 100. Option D, let x equals 10 plus. The correct answer is C. Explicit conversion, or typecasting, is when you use built-in constructors like string, number, or boolean to intentionally change a type. Options A, B, and D use operators that trigger implicit coercion. Can you declare a const variable without initializing it? Option A, yes. Option B, number. Option C, only in strict mode. Option D, only if it's an object. The correct answer is B. A const variable must be initialized during declaration because its value cannot be changed later. Failing to provide a value results in a syntax error. What will be the result of console.log 0.1 plus 0.2 equals 0.3? Option A, true. Option B, false. Option C, undefined. Option D, 0.3. The correct answer is B. Due to how floating point numbers are represented in binary, i.e. 754 standard, 0.1 plus 0.2 actually equals 0.3000000000000004. Therefore, it is not strictly equal to 0.3. Which variable declaration is not confined to the block it is defined in? Option A, let. Option B, const. Option C, var. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is C. Var is function scoped. If defined inside a block, like an if statement, it is still accessible outside that block as long as it's within the same function or global scope. Let and const are strictly block scoped. Which of these is used to represent textual data? Option A, Boolean. Option B, symbol. Option C, string. Option D, character. The correct answer is C. Strings are used for text. Unlike some languages, JavaScript does not have a separate character type. A single character is simply a string of length 1. What is the output of console.log true plus false? Option A, true false. Option B, 1. Option C, nan. Option D, 0. The correct answer is B. When using mathematical operators, booleans are coerced to numbers. True becomes 1 and false becomes 0. Therefore, 1 plus 0 equals 1. Which of the following is a valid variable name in JavaScript? Option A, toNd variable. Option B, first name. Option C, $price. Option D, let. The correct answer is C. Variable names can start with a letter, underscore, underscore, or $sign, dollar. They cannot start with a number. Hyphens, dash, are not allowed, and reserved keywords like let cannot be used as variable names. What will typeof function return? Option A, object. Option B, function. Option C, method. Option D, undefined. The correct answer is B. Although functions are objects in JavaScript, the typeof operator has a special case for them and returns function. What is the output of console.log Boolean, false? Option A, false. Option B, true. Option C, undefined. Option D, type error. The correct answer is B. Any non-empty string is truthy in JavaScript, since false is a string with content. Boolean, false, returns true. Only an empty string is falsy. What is the result of console.log null equals undefined? Option A, true. Option B, false. Option C, null. Option D, undefined. The correct answer is A. In loose equality, equals, null and undefined are equal to each other but not equal to any other value, except themselves. However, in strict equality, equals, they are not equal because their types differ. What is the output of the following code? Let A equals 1. Let B equals A. Push 2. Console.log, B. Length. Option A, 1. Option B, 2. Option C, undefined. Option D, error. The correct answer is B. Arrays are reference types. Variable B stores a reference to the same array as A. When we push 2 into A, the underlying array in memory changes. And since B points to that same array, B length reflects the change and becomes 2. Which method is used to determine if a value is not a number safely? Option A is none. Option B, number, is none. Option C is not a number. Option D, type of nan. The correct answer is B. Number, isNan, is safer than the global isNan function. The global isNan coerces its argument to a number first, making isNan hello true, whereas number, isNan, only returns true if the value is actually nan. In ES6, which declaration is preferred for variables that will be reassigned? Option A, var. Option B, const. Option C, let. Option D, define. The correct answer is C. Modern JavaScript best practices suggest using const by default for all variables. If you know a variable's value must change later, use let. Var is generally avoided in modern development due to its scoping quirks. That wraps up our 30 practice questions on JavaScript variables and data types. How did you do? If you found some of those coercion questions tricky, don't worry. Even senior developers sometimes have to double-check the quirks of JS types. If you enjoyed this quiz, give this video a thumbs up and comment your score below. I'd love to see how many of you got a perfect 30 out of 30. If you want to take the full-timed practice exam with even more questions, check out the link in the description below.